Everything is doing well. Just hanging out. I started a contract, and let me tell you, I don't know if it's rough is the right word, but it is. It's taking a little over a year off of working and then coming back to work is it's difficult. So what we're doing today is just getting the social media strategy up. So what I've done so far is I have these shorts, right? YouTube shorts. I've been doing, and it's time to get more systematized with them. So that's what I'm doing. Let me go ahead and fix this a little bit. Always struggle with these things. All right. Just give it a second to start. How long we've been active? Just a minute. Not too bad. Okay. Let me see here. Whoops. All right. Welcome to chat. Yeah. I'm just waiting. Essentially waiting for people. Waiting for things to kick off. I don't know. I haven't done my YouTube in a long time, so we'll see if I still have people coming in. Let's see. All right. What's going on? Just hanging out. So, been 2 minutes. Oh, we have 3 people in here. Welcome on in. Mr. Good Cat, what's up? Hey, just got off doing some work. It's my first job afterwards, after getting done with school. What's up, Theist? Chris, welcome on in. That's crazy, Chris. I don't even know what to say to that. Anyway, I had my first job. It's contract work. So the learning is crazy. It hurts my brain. So it's you're locked in, right? You're locked in when you're there. I've been there for 2.5 days, so I'm already putting out work. The typical startup culture. So things are rough, but tonight, what I'm doing is actually working on my social media on Jira. So Jira is a project management suite, boring stuff, but basically just getting my content done. So that's it. That's pretty much all I've been doing over the past few days. Let me know what's up with all y'all. So, am I bidding on government contracts? No. These are just private. So I'm not doing anything too serious. Fine to feel overwhelmed at the start. You got it. Yeah, I mean, appreciate that. We got this guy over here not minding his business. Take a look at this guy here. No, he's a good kid. No, it's too late. Let's see. Say hi. Anyway, this is where are we at? Sunroom Coffee. I remember you said hi to my mom and my dad in my dreams, and brother, what is all this stuff? And I was like, nah, just kidding. So sorry. Y'all a bunch of weirdos tonight. Yeah. So like I was saying, I'm using Jira for documentation and stuff, and writing out all my tickets, writing out all my YouTube shorts, and then just putting them in like columns for organization. But it ain't easy, you know, even just working like a standard 9 to 5. When you first start, I feel like it's rough. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing right now. So I'll just like do something. So for instance, I got done with like writing like PMP tips, and now I'm gonna do ones for like professional general stuff. So, but what is up with everyone today? What are y'all working on? That's what I would like to know. How's everyone's Friday going? Knock knock, who's there? Who is there? Content. I'm working on a documentation short now. Here's the title. No knock knocks? Well, we've only been on for 5-6 minutes, so no big deal. Milk? Oh, that's weird that it like hid that. Oh man, I gotta tell you, my back is hurting. I think I might need to go for a walk in a minute, because this ain't doing it. Let's see. Milk what? Milk what? Your mom needs to buy milk? Why is it blocking all these? Huh. That's interesting. I don't know why, but it's like blocking your messages. Looks like we're done here. Probably because I'm being boring. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna unplug this, and we are gonna go on a walk. We're gonna go for a walk so I can talk like a normal person. I've been trying to do as many live streams as possible, as many like short forms, just so I get used to like being out and about, just pumping out the content. Because that's just a skill I can do on the fly, and it's been fun. Any fun plans? Any fun weekend plans for all y'all? I'm missing Sean. Sean's usually in here, but you know, Sean has a life. He can't just be here all the time. Let's see. In just a second here. I'm already like sweating. So my dad, you. All right. Talk to you later, Tegus. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming on through. Mr. Good Cat, I'm going Christmas shopping with a girlfriend. Oh, heck yeah. Bye. Oh, dude, I did all my Christmas shopping on Amazon. All right. Shall we go? Go take a walk? Oof. Okay, let's go. Okay. Now I can talk normal. Now I can talk normal. Hope y'all having a good night. Give me just a minute. There we go. That works a little bit better. The only thing is like now we have to worry about the light. Because there's not a lot of light out today. Oh, I was low energy. Still am. So hopefully this walk kind of helps get my energy levels up. I've just been sitting down all day. Evening. Oh, I was just talking about you, Sean. Welcome on in. I was inside just doing stuff. Pushing content. I was saying, got a big old content push coming because I need it, you know. This contract work, it is what it is, right? It's short term. So I gotta work overtime, double time. I didn't actually work that long today. 9 to 4:30, I was like, oh, I could stay, but I need feedback on stuff, so bounced. My brain was fried. So moving into a different industry is crazy. And then also like moving where people are actually like, you're the expert now in this completely new field has been rough. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to turn on the light here. There we go. That's too bright. I think that'll do it. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Now, how's the light? Is it bright enough? I love this thing. It tracks the face and then it also has a light on it. I just haven't been, John, my apologies. Oh, you didn't do nothing. I just have been slower on the social medias because I've been working for a few days and just getting kind of up to speed. I could probably push out more content, but it's like, okay, we've done that. Now let's be more intentional and like skill up, So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, you didn't do anything. How's everything over on your end, man? How's everything over there? Sorry, I'm looking over here, like up here. I don't know if you can see it. Like, look at all that. It looks so cool. I got like hardly any exercise today, so I'm just taking a walk. But on the flip side, I don't eat as much. I haven't ate as much today either. So, it's fine. I did take the offer. I mean, I don't have any reason to turn it down other than I don't wanna. And that's not a good reason to turn it down. But the work is intense. But I am learning. It's not like I'm just like not doing anything. It's like a real world scenario using real world heckin' like software and pays good, but it's difficult, like it's real difficult. So for me anyway, timelines are tight and all that stuff, so it's like you get in there, you strap in. So I've only done a few things. The contract says it's good for a year, but that could be 3 months or 4 months, I don't know. It's my first time ever doing contract work. So it's like whatever, So and the other jobs have just not gotten back to me. I assume it's because it's the holidays. It's been a bummer. So this is actually really good for that. It's just that's good, man. It is not close. It's far. It's so far. It's like it's almost as far as my commute, like coming into downtown, which is what I had to struggle with in the past. But it's okay. It's all right. Things will be fine. So it is what it is. And I'm excited to just chill out, recover, get some exercise in today, like we're doing right now. It's good exercise. What you been up to, man? I'm needing to get some good exercise in. What time is it? It's 6:30, so it's not that bad actually. I just want to get home. So, whew. Anyway, we've been going for about 13 minutes, just hanging out. It's weird though, I'll tell you that. Going in an office and just like sitting in one spot all day. It's not bad, it's just weird. I haven't done that in a long time. Long time. You go for a week or whatever. We're going for a whole day. That's totally different. So, respect to all of you. Well, you're bringing in money and that's good. You can afford to eat again. I can still afford to eat, but yeah. It's like, I was looking at it, I was like, well, if I get this contract, that would probably afford me like another 8 months if I didn't want to work again. Like just get the thing done for 3 months and then you don't have to work again as 8 more months. Or rather 5 months after that. Do whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, we gotta get the social media stuff going off right away. So it's not just fun anymore. It's like I gotta be kind of serious about it for branding and all that and opportunities. So now that I've learned all about that and done a lot of different types, for fun, now it's time to do it for serious. So yeah, Appreciate all the likes, thumbs up. Always appreciate that. Um, Lets me know how the stream is doing. So my question now, I guess, to you, Sean, is like, well, how do we do that? How do we get the channel popping off without dying? Essentially, how do I do that without ruining my health? Because I feel like this job is going to be difficult to manage my physical health. Even though it's, a 9 to 5 and stuff, it's just like locked in, like any job, I guess. It just like, I'm like, oh, I got to be careful with what I eat and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Luckily, that's not too hard, but it's not easy. So it's too personal, don't share, but I always wondered did you manage to float not working for a year? Oh, I just had savings, dude. I just had savings. That's it. Sell the house, use that, and use your savings. Plan for it a little bit. That's all. But I can't plan for it forever. So I could probably go right now for a year comfortably. But if I take this job and see it through, that's, like I said, another maybe 5-8 months. No. The truth is somewhere in between there. 8 months is optimistic. 5 months is like, no way. So I think the truth is somewhere in the middle there. So, but the next place will be like I just want a job, period, just so I can get to some normalcy. But if not, like, this is the contingency plan, right? And it's like, well, that's what we gotta do. So yeah, vertical streaming, pumping out shorts. I think the 80s workouts would do well in both lives and shorts. Well, here's the thing, like, those are fun, but I need to go past entertainment now, right? Kind of like what I've been doing, right? So working on giving something that has a lot more value, quote unquote value, like my professional experience or my educational experience. So things like PMP, things like documentation, what was the other one? General life stuff that I've done over the years. And then knowledge management is one that I want to do too, because they're all related. I've done them in some capacity, but it's always like formalizing that knowledge, right? And what I'm doing right now is like very different. I have to learn about, this thing that I got to do for work, and I got to teach that too, which is great because it's skilling me up. Like, okay, what's the actual reason we're doing this? Like, how come we're doing? Like, yeah, I know that, but like now it's like a real business case. So, just the fact that I'm having to do it for real has been good. So, how's the light? It looks good, but I don't know. It's super bright on my eyes. But, yeah. Just taking a quick walk. I'm gonna probably go home and relax here soon. By relax, I mean take like a 30-minute break and vigorously type out and work on stuff. Get all my short contents made. Because I need to make short content. And I just have them there, right? And then I can just do a bunch of them and schedule them out. That's the goal. So I don't have to worry about them. Not all of them scheduled up, but like a good chunk. So I know what I'm going to be doing this weekend, which is great, So that's good, man. I'm happy for you. The light is good. Yeah, good. It feels a little weird, but I mean, considering what we were doing before, which is just this, so much better, right? How it used to be so dark. I think it can go up more. Maybe it needs to go up. Yeah. Oh my God. So this is, all right, that's about as bright as I'm gonna let it get. I'm worried about going on this side of the edge of town because it's kind of rough, but it is what it is. So yeah, actually, Sean, I'm looking for a new place. So I'm going month to month here. I'm like, dude, it's too expensive. I don't really want to be here, so I'm looking for a place. I think I've narrowed it down to 2 places. I just need to go check, and then just go get those 2 places. I have one that I put an application in, but now I'm not feeling it, to be honest. And so looking at this other place, and it's like, okay, yeah, let's do that. And just waiting on it. peel that says, "Nah, brother, absolutely not. That's crazy work. That's crazy work." So what do you do now for work? Sean says, "Instructional design." Like I literally just started, but it's like, we gotta go. I get that, right? That's why it's a short term, immediate hire, but it's rough. It's like, take the information and synthesize it. I'm like, dude, I got here, so I'm doing my best. First job after, college, so it's just like a super speed ramp, skill up, still hard, So I've used these tools before, but now I like really got into like the tool that I was using. So like the physical and like the, literally like the technical skill. I did that for like yesterday mostly. Now I'm like, okay, I got that up to speed. Like I'm fully versed in this thing. I mean, of course not, but it's a simple tool application. And now I gotta do the hard stuff, which is think how to get the learner to learn, which is great because it works great for content. It's cross-functional. So what to post about, how to get the point across, all that stuff. It's been good. So what if you rent a little house? Would another apartment be cheaper? Yes. Well, depends on where you go. Like if I want to stay in the city, like I want to go outside the city, so I saw both. But the rent here is ridiculous. So for my place, month to month is $3,000 a month. Well, I don't know. You're from California, so maybe it's not that bad. But yeah. So it's like, let's move a little bit out. Still try to get some good amenities, and we'll work with that. I was looking at doing a 3-bedroom, but all the like the 3-bedroom apartments here are just like, You know what I mean? It's just like, not that good. But if I move out of the city center, then I can like definitely like increase my burn rate or my runway again, no problem. So I'm like, let's do that just to be safe, and then do it again. And dude, if I'm here for another year, no work is gonna be crazy. Even if I didn't have work for a whole year, though, I would figure something out. $3,000, I pay half that. Yeah, Sean, it's so expensive. So I'm looking to go somewhere that's like $1,700. So yeah, it's crazy expensive. But one of the reasons is it's month to month, and the other reason is like downtown. So, but there's other places downtown that's not that expensive now that I think about it. There's a couple places I was thinking about specifically, but it's like, do I want to justify that? I could, but then the run rate gets short because I just don't know how it's gonna be, right? So let's be smart and get a spot that's really nice, like what I have now, but just farther out. So all strategic stuff. But if I'm not working another year, it's over. I don't think so though, because I'm gonna use these 3 months to pump out my content and get skilled up, and then if I have nothing at the end of those 3 months, it's all in, like, go for it on the social media, the Udemy courses, that type of stuff, because it has to be. So yeah, you live in the suburbs? Nice. I think you said your commute was pretty far though, wasn't it, Sean? You said you had a far commute. Yeah, this light isn't bad at all. This looks crazy. I'm gonna dim it though, because it's blinding me. Let's see. Oh, too bright. Oh, look at that. Yeah, nice. Sorry. It's just the white balance on this thing. It's crazy. Anyway, it's a nice little Japanese place. They have a little Japanese ramen shop out in the middle here. But yeah, kind of crazy. It's out in the neighborhood, just hanging out. It's in the middle of the neighborhood. I'd love to go eat, but I'm full. So 12-15 minutes, but it takes 12-15 miles, but it takes 40 minutes. That's rough. I'm sorry. That's about how far it is here. I think it's like 20 miles. 20 miles away, but it takes about 40 minutes. Same boat right now. I'm like, no, I think it's 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Where I used to live, it would take 45, sometimes 90 freaking minutes. So, Dutch van, I can't read it. Dutch, what's going on? Welcome on in. We're just going on an evening stroll. Gotta get a little bit of exercise in, any exercise, because your boy is out of shape. He got hefty over the last two months. The work is good though because it brings down like the lunch vibes. Let me see. No, that's only your cousin from Florida. Can't show that. Sorry, man. Appreciate you here. 34 minutes is not bad. 90 minutes, yeah, it was rough. I hated it. I hated the 90-minute commute. It was rough. One way, of course, right? So it's like, what am I doing this for? I have a hard time with that. 30 minutes isn't too bad, but it's not my favorite. You know, I don't, you know, so it's like me. So I don't know, man. Tired. Could probably also move next door. Huh. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud right now. So, all about choices. All about choices. Anyway, Sean says, that's 3 hours a day to sit in your car. Yep. It wasn't every day because I only had to go in like every other week, but it was too much. You know, I was like, it used to be 1 week and then they bumped it up to 2 weeks. I'm like, this is too much. I couldn't do it, so I just left. That was one of the things I left. I don't mind working like that, but you know, it's still difficult. Makes me wonder, like, it makes me wonder how long it's gonna be till I get jobs. Unfortunately, I was listening to some news stuff and it's like, yeah, the job market is crazy right now, especially for new grads, which technically I am, but you know, I don't have new grad experience. So thank goodness, but it's rough. But like I said, the best thing about this contract, even though it's only been 2 days, is made me think like, what's the actual user need? What is the business case? You can't just take the information and plop it down. You know, you got to actually talk and intervene and stuff, which is great. I'm happy about it. So I wish I could be 100% remote. Don't we all? Don't we all? But I'm not too bad with that. The thing that I have a hard time with, like even right now, is like I go to the office and I sit in a room by myself. So that's difficult, but I mean, the thing is I do have questions and I can go up and ask. So right now it like mitigates that. It's like, I would say it nullifies it. It's just as valuable to have someone there because I need them. So it's not the end of the world. It does make you think like, how do we do this all the time? But Sean, you don't have a sit-down office job, do you? I think, well, maybe you do. Where you just sit down and do your work. Sean says, one time I really had to pee, so I used a Gatorade bottle. Our secret, ew, gross. That's not Sean, that's Bob. That's crazy. Huh, weird. Weird story. Yeah, we got everyone coming in here. I guess I'm streaming at a weird time. I don't stream as much, so we get new people in, which is good. I ain't too upset about that. So, you know, no problems there. Whew. All right. Well, let's see. Yeah, you sit down all day? Me too, brother. Me too. It's a little bit different right now, though. It's like locked in, trying to type as fast as you can, trying to think. It's kind of weird. You know, trying to ingest as much knowledge and then like re-transfer it so you know what it is, like that's kind of weird. That's kind of hard. And so like it looks like you didn't put out a lot of content, but you sifted through a lot of content, so it could be not a lot. That's different for me, for sure. About a year ago, I took lead position at my work. Didn't want the extra stress, but wanted the extra money. So here's the thing. Let me ask you this, Sean. Was the lead position worth it? Looking at it now, or would you tell your former self, like, nah, just keep the senior job? I would have kept the senior job myself, because I was in that position of getting hired on. And if I knew what I know now, like, I would have just done the senior position. I would not have been a lead. It's too hard. Way too hard. No questions for me? I guess, I don't know, Bobby, what do you want? How you doing? There's a question for you. That's the only question I got for you, Bobby. I don't know you. But, you know, the more you say, the more I'll get to know you. So, no harm, no foul. Just don't be so freaking weird. Okay. It was the blue one. I don't even know what that means, dude. I don't even know what that means. All right. So, I think it's time. Well, we can go for a little longer of a walk. Sean says, money-wise, yes, worth it, but stress and OBS and BS, you know, but it is what it is. So you're saying, oh, sorry. So I think what I hear you say, Sean, is like, nah, it evens out, right? Maybe the extra money helps with other stress. I don't know. It all evens out. So I get that. These days is really hard for me. That's why I was like a little bit bummed that I took this position, you know, for the temp work, because the freaking, you know, like, the sentiment is startup culture and stuff, and you know, in startup culture, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I did that for a year, so I'm like, maybe it wasn't the smartest idea to jump right back into that. You know what I mean? Because I can do it, but now I'm putting like a lot more hard limits. Like before, I'd like, oh, I go research the technology or something, or I'd go look up different ways to do stuff, you know. But it's just like 3 months, you know. It's, who cares? You know, it's 3 months. So it's been a good exercise to be like, yep, work is done. I'm done. I'm not doing free work anymore. So, you know, if there's some overlap, great. But right now there isn't. So the other thing is just social media, and then getting the shorts kind of scheduled out. So yeah. So to even things out in my life, do I get another bottle? What the heck is all this? Let's see. I would be fine, but I don't get along with my supervisor most of the time. If she was gone, it would be fine. Mwah. Sorry to hear that, man. Sometimes it'd be like that. You gotta manage up, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Just part of life, I guess. So, one of the interesting things I heard is like, when you go to work as an adult is where people play out their childhood traumas, and that's always stuck with me now. And it's really hard to like unsee. So whenever I have a hard time with someone, or maybe I'm having a hard time, I think about that a lot more than I should. So I feel you there. But I think it's time. We've been streaming for just about a half hour. That's all I got time today. I'm trying to, you know, work into the groove now, learn how to manage this time for now, and get a strategy. But I'm glad you all came by. Nice to chat. I know it's kind of like a little bit different than normal. So I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.